Donovan Reese, again with MyRentDoor. Now that you have a clear vision of who you want in your property and the relationship you want to have, it's time to set yourself up to achieve that. The single biggest thing you can do to ensure that you have a winning relationship with your tenant and investment is to set the bar for how your investment should be maintained and respected. What I'm saying is fix anything that is broken, replace anything that needs to be replaced, and clean everything, because everything needs to be cleaned. This needs to be done before you start marketing your property, and I can't emphasize that enough. There's absolutely no reason to hold off on making those improvements, and making promises to your potential tenants that you will correct the issues is not good enough. First of all, if you're going to make the improvements, why haven't you already? Second, how many times do you think they've heard either from their landlords or horror stories from others where a landlord had made hollow promises to fix something once the tenant pays all their money and moves in, only to not honor the promise they made in the heat of the negotiations? Having represented landlords for 10 years, I can say that they have a reason to be skeptical. Third, I can tell you that whatever improvement you didn't make before the tenant moved in, but promised to once they moved in, will be much more difficult to accomplish and will cost you more money to do so. And that doesn't include the laundry list of to-dos they've created for you while they've had someone out there. When people don't have to envision how the place will look fixed and cleaned up and trust that those promises will be kept, the more that people will apply for the property and you get the top rents that you're looking for. Because my investor business model is reliant on me getting the top of market rents to be able to sell the properties, I make sure that all of my properties are in excellent shape and clean before I even show them. And because of that, I am able to get top market rents on long-term leases on all of my projects. In addition to that, I have a saying, the best time to address an issue is the first time I'm made aware of it, as that will typically be the cheapest and least painful time to address it. The longer any issue drags on, the more painful and expensive it will be. And remember, we made an agreement to our tenant that we would provide them with a well-maintained and clean home for their family to live in. For questions or I want to get started, give us a call, 602-909-1691, or fill out the form below, and we'll be in touch with you shortly.